And we are live according to our good friends here at StreamYard. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another amazing episode of The Shift. I'm your host, Adam Carswell, and today we are joined by the team over at Facings. We've got Kirsten Pomales-Langenbrunner, aka KPL, in the house, and our boy Rob. You can call him Rodrigo, again from Facings. Got a lot of backstory here today, folks. Things like EOS Detroit, Crypto Blood. I heard in our pre-call right here, we're getting to know each other a little bit. We have a lot of you guys know here on the show, I always say talk nerdy to me, right? And for all my NFT and Cryptowriter nerds out there, there's going to be a bunch of conversation that we have today that probably for the most part might go over my head. I'm going to try and catch it all, but I know it's not going to go over you guys' head. And we see you all in the comments here. Make some noise for our guests. Smash the like, smash the subscribe. We've got their Discord link here as well. I'm going to share that in a second. But yeah, guys, in the comments, just make some noise and start getting your questions ready for these guys as we make our way through today's interview. And by the way, also check out in the comments, there's a link to enter your information for the giveaway that we're going to do. We might even do multiple, as you know, here on the show, guys. Maybe the multiple giveaways that we do. And we're going to do, for anyone who was with B-Dub and I last night on the live pop-up, we did our first ever Ducky Marathon. So we're going to collect names for like the first 5 minutes here and then put all the ducks into a marathon. We're going to have a lot of fun. That's enough out of me. Time to shut up. I'm going to hand it over to Kirsten and then Rob in that order. Kirsten, how are you doing today? And what are you looking forward to getting into in today's conversation?
Doing great. So I am actually visiting Detroit. So I'm very happy that I am only like a few doors down from Rob right now at this co-working space. Normally based in Tampa, Florida, our teams all over North and South America, pretty much. But yeah, just super happy to give you guys the backstory on Facings. Hopefully going to talk about our platform a little bit, as well as some upcoming launches that I know y'all are excited about. So thank you, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob, you're holding down Detroit, man. Tell us about it.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, Adam. It's an honor. We've been just heads down working on Facings now really since last fall. And Facings is a spin out of EOS Detroit. It's a software as a service startup that EOS Detroit incubated. And for those of you in the audience here, you may have heard of EOS Detroit. They're a EOS standby block producer. They've been around since the launch of EOS, as well as an active wax block producer. We helped launch the Telos network, and we run on Proton and FIO, as well as OR, some other EOSIO networks. And we've always been really focused on helping get the word out there, helping educate, helping plant seeds basically to help our blockchain industry flourish. So to that end, EOS Detroit decided it was time to really knuckle down on our first product, and that's the Facings platform. So I stepped down as the leader of EOS Detroit to lead Facings, and that's where Crypto Blood comes in. He stepped up as the managing director over on the EOS Detroit side. So he's picked up the mantle to lead over there along with our other management team, Adam Zintarski and JP, who lead up the operations and the running the nodes respectively. So there's been a lot of reorging and sort of just figuring out how we can all get in the right lane to focus this year, and really looking forward to telling you guys more about what we've been working on.
Absolutely. And I just realized, let's get everyone's Twitter in here as well. Just so that way, because I want everyone here in the chat. We got to start. You guys know the drill. Time to start circulating this link. Let's start getting some eyeballs. Let's see what we got. We got views at 10 right now. Where's my boy Sarab? We want to get this up. Let's see. Can we hit 50 today? Can we hit 50 live viewers? I think we can. Tweet out this URL, and then actually at Kirsten and Rob, if you guys want in the comments, I think you should actually be able to just type your handle in there. I'm going to put mine in as well. And guys, feel free to please tag us back. I know I'm feeling generous today. Definitely will follow you back if you follow me there, and I feel like Kirsten and Rob are in a similar vibe too. Ready to
totally. Yeah. Once I find the stream link, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, nice.
share
There we
this
go.
from our account right now.
So why don't you go
Nice.
ahead and do that while you guys get that set up, and I'm going to share the screen here as well. Because again, for those of you who weren't with us yesterday, we did our first ever ducky race yesterday, ducky marathon. We've done plenty of ducky races, ducky marathon. And so in the background of today's conversation, us three are going to be racing the whole time. And we're going to do this with our group as well. But you guys put your wax information in the Google form in the comments if you want to enter the marathon for the NFT giveaway coming up. For now, our race is just going to be for bragging rights. We might throw something else in there. Here we go. And then actually I just realized I got to plug my power cord into my computer before I lose you guys. So as I do that, Kristen, I guess tell us about your story and how you got connected with Rob and the team at Facings, because I know I was super shocked to see your name and face pop up here today. We know each other through your husband and through Lieberland, which is just, again, pretty much how I ended up here as well, if you really connect the dots. So what's the story for you getting to work with a guy like Rob Rigo?
Yeah. So my first blockchain ecosystem that I really got involved with was EOS. I first found out about blockchain while working at a software startup in about 2017, 2018. And, I had known about cryptocurrencies prior. I had worked in like libertarian politics. Everyone knows about cryptocurrencies in those circles. But until I realized that you could actually build stuff with this underlying technology, I hadn't been as interested in it. But once I got that bit of information, I was like, diving into all the Discords and the Telegram channels and learning about as much as I could. And initially about Ethereum and then EOS. And with EOS, I was like, whoa, this is, really fantastic technology. And I started, hosting events in the space, getting to know different players. And that's initially how I met Rob. We hung out at B1 June and ended up co-hosting some educational events in the ecosystem. And, that was a few years ago now. And I had pivoted towards doing some consulting in the enterprise blockchain space for about a year. That was really fun. But that space is not moving nearly as quickly as, say, NFTs and DeFi. So at the beginning of this year, I was looking for something a little bit more exciting to work on, and I messaged my friend Rob, and he was like, I've got something I'm working on, Kirsten. Let me share it with you. And that was the start of this wonderful partnership. So very happy to be on the team. And I'll tell you, the NFT industry is just moving in a way that I haven't seen any other aspect of blockchain tech moving. It is bringing in more mainstream people and brands than any other sector of blockchain, I think, that I've seen thus far, which is very, very exciting for adoption of the technology in general.
Absolutely. And I see Rob smiling there as you tell your story. I can tell he's ready to chime in here. One thing I forgot too, I think you guys might have mentioned it. I can't remember if it was before or after we went live, but another very important thing to keep in mind here, guys, is Facings, they are playing a huge role in the development of the art behind Crypto Finny, and everything we're working on here at Cryptowriter. So let's not forget that. I think we might have already mentioned it, but we got to throw that out there. And so, Rob, I want to pass it over to you now, because again, as Kirsten was telling that story, I just see this big smile on your face. So love to kind of hear your take on the inception story.
Oh man, sometimes everything just aligns, and I felt like that was the case with Kirsten, where she was when we crossed paths and realized that this would be a good fit for her to come aboard the team. And she's done tons to help us move along on the operations side since her joining the team in May. But we founded Facings at the beginning of the year in February, and we were incubating the technology that would become the Facings tech stack. Earlier, like October-ish, we started really going down this path. Lars started doing art for Tops, and he had invented Finny before that, though, on the voice platform. And I think he was working with the writer team when they were still publishing on Voice, and they co-created Finny, and Lars did the creative direction there. But yeah, as far as Inception goes, our first NFT launch was actually helping Bitcoin Origins launch their Moment 1 and Moment 2 sale. So we helped those guys get going back in October. And, we were really interested in essentially making it easy for content producers to launch high quality campaigns on their own domain using all the features, that collectors want, like pre-minting and so many other features that we may not have even released yet that will make the user experiences around NFT collections better, increasing their utility through gamification, crafting systems. We've got a lot on our roadmap along those lines, and then also opening up the door for mass adoption through being able to process credit cards and allow people to pay with fiat currency to receive NFTs, which is a great onboarding ramp. So that's something that's coming down the pipe, and we're really looking to have Cryptowriter's first pack sale actually be facilitated that way. We're working hard towards that. So yeah, we partnered with the writer team earlier this year to release this pack sale and help them move the Finny story forward. So they've got Mark Bailey writing chapters of the story, and Lars and the team at Facings working on the creative side. We've got an awesome product manager. His name's Drew. He also goes by Fellblob out there in Twitter and Telegram. Drew's been doing our set design, so he's the one who really crunches all the numbers and figures out the counts and the probabilities and the math behind the pack odds. And we've just really been rallying together to try to launch the absolute best quality NFT collections we can, with a focus on long-term value as well. So, we may come to market with more aesthetic art collectible experience, but we do intend to continue to add to these collections to bring, new uses to bear on older NFTs to reinvigorate these markets over time, because we've noticed a lot of room for improvement along the way, working in the NFT space, and especially around wax. So we're always thinking about ways we can make these NFT experiences better, unique, innovative, and we're really excited. It's looking like we'll have Cryptowriter launched in early August. And
I know there's a lot of buzz building, man. People are talking about it.
Yeah, the guys are hard at work on the art. They've been going through revisions with Kenny and Sean. And we're really working hard on the engineering side to perfect the credit card experience as well, so we can really blow this one up. Because it's really hard to market NFTs to the greater population. Absolutely. When it's wax only. Yeah, exactly. So, pragmatically, we're really looking to grow the market and enable user experiences that people off the street can use without getting frustrated, without getting lost. And that's, what we're slowly stepping towards bit by bit. And beyond that, we're working on a self-service platform as well. So right now we're partnering with specific partners like the writer guys to bring their collections to bear in, what we call a concierge manner, where we're, really hands-on with them. But the vision for Facings is to turn the tools over to everyone out there and essentially allow as high of quality launches to be launched fully through a content creator configuring their own campaign on an intuitive admin panel, essentially. And then, you can hook up your own domain, you can push it out, it'll be themed to your collection. You can pick and choose which features, which payment methods, and so on, and of course, upload and define your own unique content that is, their secret sauce. And we're just really looking to make this easy on folks, because we know there's so much technical abstraction that gets in the way of what people are trying to do. We just want to make it easy at the end of the day.
That's what you got to do, and that's what that. And we're gonna make it easy for you guys here to get a sneak peek at. Well, I shouldn't even say sneak peek, because when did this collection hit the market?
Dark Pinup launched on May 21st, I believe, and the Ember packs just went out about a week.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Here we go.
Yeah, this was a promotional pack we did. So you had to burn Dark Pinup NFTs during the month of June to earn score on the leaderboard. And then the higher score you had, the more Ember packs you would basically earn, which had 2 new variants in them.
All right. So what I'm going to do here is, for the marathon, we're going to give away 2 Ember packs for the marathon, and we're going to unpack the other 3 here live on the show. So I'm going to enter in these names for our Ducky Marathon. Let me take a look at our timer here so I can give us a decent. Let me see. I just don't want it to end the same time that our race is going to end. All right, cool. So it's going to be a 30-minute race here. If your name's in the list now, great. If it's not in the list, sorry, it's too late. We just we're taking it now. You guys, okay, cool. I want to make sure you couldn't see my screen. Sometimes I make the mistake and I share everyone's wax address live. Not that it's a bad thing, but try to keep some privacy here. All right, so the Ducky Marathon for 2 Ember packs. You're gonna win 2 Ember packs here today. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Lots of participation. I love it.
Oh yeah. There we go. So they're off, and then you guys, we've got our just for fun race here. KPL in the lead right now. There you go. And so let's unpack a few here live. Unless Kirsten, did you have any? I guess I'm sure you had a few comments or follow up on what Rob was saying there.
Yeah. So, one thing that was really interesting to me, or I guess interesting to the team about the Dark Pinup launches, it was one of the first high-end traditional art collections launched in wax. So we didn't really know how it would do.
I'm actually, I want to do this as you speak. Yeah. We're just going to do it. We're going to open.
Yeah,
okay,
do
cool.
it. And it was just such an exciting experience seeing how well it did, completely selling out in a very short period of time. And what was really interesting is a lot of the Dark Pinup collectors weren't prior followers of Lars's work. Because Lars, he does have a pretty solid following. Are you getting an error?
Oh, I think it's because, you know what? I got to add.
I'm going to check your CPU.
Yeah. Exactly.
I got you covered.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
We'll get you hooked up. Yeah, but
actually, now I think about that happened yesterday too. Keep going, Kirsten.
Yeah. So Lars, just as a photographer, has a decent sized following on social media, is just collectors of his art. He published a book, but a lot of the folks that had been following weren't necessarily the same people buying the NFTs. There's just a ton of collectors came out of the woodwork who were in the existing wax community that became huge supporters of Dark Pinup. So that was just really, really cool to see. And now we've created a little bit of a proof point that there is a market for this kind of art on wax, which is really cool.
Yeah, Rob, are we squared away there?
You got CPU now, my friend.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Oh man, you guys are cracking me up in the comments. Somebody, I think it was Matt. There was one time I don't know if it was on a stream or I was at the end of a live stream when I was still getting used to how everything works. And to open a pack, I accidentally burned it live. It's like,
oh no,
don't do that. We're not going to be doing that here today.
So the facings packs actually supports burn to open now.
Oh wow.
But you lose the wrapper. So all of our packs, well, it's configurable, but all the packs we've launched give you your wrapper back. So instead of burning the pack, it transforms into a wrapper. And if you burn to open the pack, though, you lose the wrapper because it gets burned.
Interesting.
And Morton
Oh, wow.
was asking
Can you
about
guys hear
that.
are you getting the audio? Is the audio coming through?
A little bit. I heard a
Oh,
little
okay. It's probably 'cause
crackling.
it's coming through my microphone. Oh man, we got to figure this how to share the audio. That was dope. One
Oh,
thing we're
man.
learning on StreamYard here still, folks, is how to get the audio fully through. But here we go. I always like to see the creator's reaction when we go through this, because you guys are, oh shoot. It's good. So we got anything here that's like, whoa, haven't seen that show up yet. Is it 4 in a pack?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
3 cards and then the collector confidence card in these packs. And the Vandal, that's definitely a favorite. So that was a good
16?
pull.
Yeah.
There's
There we go.
108 of each of these types. So they're one of the rare cards in the set as well. And as Morton was asking, I do think that the writer team wants us to do pack wrappers for their packs. So
Wait, what's this? What's this? View rips? What's that?
yeah, that's your pack wrapper. So what you get back is just a burnt pile of embers, but the rips page lets you go back and see what you got out of each pack, basically.
Okay. Okay.
We're doing
it.
some
Cool.
maintenance
like
on
that.
this, but it's a way where basically the collector gets to see a history of what they open.
Wow. Nice. Is anyone else doing that yet? That's cool. I like that a lot.
I think that one's new on us.
Could you create an NFT out of like rips potentially?
You probably could. We've thought about what if we, allowed people to repackage using wrappers to bundle NFTs and stuff like that. There's some different ideas we could do with the wrappers and the rips. Right now, the rips are a little bit under maintenance, but we're looking to basically implement a longer term solution where we'll be able to store the rip information for years. Right now, it's all in the smart contract, so it costs RAM to store.
Okay.
But yeah, we're looking at a way to basically make that a long-term storage thing on the rip side.
All right, so this is going to be our race for who wins that first rip. We got 2 more coming up here on the show for you folks live, by the way. Man, what something about what does it say? Oh, so as far as what we're working on right now with Finny 2.0, is there a lot of similarities with that experience that we just went through?
Yeah, so the general pack opener will have basically at least feature parity. We're constantly improving that as well. So with the actual site you were just interacting with, darkpinup.com, there'll be a high quality pack opener. You'll be able to, save your wrappers. And we're really interested in creating some interesting features and utility using wrappers and using crafting and really coming up with some interesting sort of meta experiences, maybe even across collections in the future. Oh, NJ.
I don't know if you saw that. Joka came out of nowhere for that W right there. It's tough sometimes to control yourself on these duck races. Please continue.
Oh, no worries. I'm glad NJ won. Yeah, so and thanks. I see NJ's talking about how they thought Dark Pinup was super solid work. Lars was the photographic mastermind. Drew brought the set concept to bear. Baca or Schwartz Baca did all the amazing visual effects, including that pack opener we just witnessed.
You know what? Having a nice opening of the pack definitely says a lot about the project from what I've seen, and that was top notch for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. There's a lot of work to be done too. Like the next major UX hurdle that we need to solve, especially after credit cards are solid, is we don't want people to get stuck if they don't have CPU. We want our pack opening smart contract to cover that. So we have to engineer around that basically so that people can come in off the street, sign up for a Wax account, swipe their card, get some NFTs and use them and not get blocked at any step along the way. That's really the goal.
the question I was asking about the ashes is actually how it is already. The ashes are its own asset in the wallet. That's really cool. I like
It's
that a lot.
actually the pack. So the pack is transformed using mutable data into a wrapper, which actually introduces some interesting challenges for us because nobody has built their packs in that manner. So if you look on Atomic, the price info is all messed up because it has the prices of full packs that are unopened plus the prices of wrappers. So you'll see this like bouncing on the price graph. In our philosophy, though, we believe that NFTs should be able to be evolved and transformed and leveled up. And using mutable data, we can accomplish that. So we're really interested in pushing that sort of standard forward. You know, it's supported in Atomic, but there just really isn't many NFT collections leveraging that function yet, which is why we're hitting some growing pains with things like stats. But I think it'll all smooth out in the long run. And you know, we've been talking with the token head team as well to sort of sort some of those things out and come to agreements on how things should be. But if you look at games like Blankos, which is a major like AAA game in the NFT space, you know, they don't have their tech and their blockchain and their standard public yet. But what they do have is this idea that you can level up and modify your NFT, your Blanko, and it will have like specific attributes based on what level it is and things like that. So we're really big on that idea because anything we can do to push forward the user experience and make new, delighting, you know, interesting, compelling experiences using NFTs, we're onto that and interested in pushing the needle forward, I suppose.
All right, creators, and I want to keep that snowball rolling there too, Rob. But let's take a look here. What are we seeing? I see a mint 15. Thoughts?
Arcade's great. I love that one.
So I really want you to take a click on the one in the bottom right corner, the collector confidence card.
Oh, I didn't realize you could click on it.
Yeah.
Oh, under inventory you can.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I want you to flip it around and look at the back because we have something nice written on the back.
oh,
from
there we
Lars.
go. Oh, hold on.
We need to definitely implement a zoom feature on the inventory. We haven't gotten there just yet.
Oh, wait. Yeah. All right, Kirsten, what's going on here? Fill us in.
Yeah, so over here we have a little letter to the collectors from Lars, for one, announcing Act 2, which is coming up in November, very exciting. And then just also saying thank you, you know, to all the collectors who participated in the Ember Burn, because, you know, these packs that we were looking at before were given out as gifts to participants of that. So it's just a note from Lars to the community at large.
Lars has the most sick, nasty signature right there.
Right?
That's good stuff. 1 second here. I'm just making sure we're moving right along. All right, cool. So yeah, all right. Next, they're gonna do another ducky race for this pack that just got ripped. Let me go ahead and tee that up, and then what do I got for you? What else I got for you guys? Well, actually, let's do this real quick. Smash the like, smash the subscribe. I'm going to put the Facings Discord link in the comments as well, guys. Go join them over there for some fun. I guess what's a message that you guys have right now? We'll go Kirsten and Rodrigo. What's a message that you have for your community, for any of your, you know, your people that are here, maybe from your channel and hanging out with the Cryptowriter community? What I guess, what's a hype message for them as far as the future is concerned?
Hype message. Ooh, let's see. Well, I'll just say we're just so stoked as a team to be working with Cryptowriter. We're so excited for that launch. The creative team's having an absolute blast. They like tell me every day how much fun they're having on all the illustrations. And you know, we just think that it's going to be a really exciting launch. One thing that we just so appreciate about the Cryptowriter and like CryptoFinny launches, it's just so so detailed and extensive, the story. And we just love a good story in an NFT collection. So that's why we're just so geeked out about it.
Yeah, I know Lars has said, this one's personal because he's like Finney's dad, and he wants to make sure that, that it's done no holds barred, basically. So they'll be heads down working on that right up until the end, I'm sure. And which gives them plenty of time. It's been in progress for months now, on and off, and now it's their main focus, so they're able to just knuckle down. As far as our community goes, though, we really appreciate everyone's patronage and support. We're essentially new kids on the block. We're growth hacking our brands and audience, and it's the early days for Facings. We're just getting started. We're looking to stick around for a long time and really make an impact here. So we really do appreciate folks taking a chance, spending their whole cold, hard cash, supporting our collections and our partners who are releasing their content with us. It really does mean a lot, and it's just really thrilling to be a part of a tech movement that empowers creators and artists. To me, I never really would have imagined years ago when I set out to do EOS Detroit with the team over there that we'd end up here where I can combine, my superpowers, which I think is in product development, with art and culture and storytelling and this like amazing, NFT collections become like this community glue that brings together new people and gives them, reasons to geek out, associate, become new friends. And at the end of the day, our philosophy is really don't disrespect the collectors and don't disrespect the brand. So every time we make decisions with respect to these releases, we're really focused on making sure collectors are getting their money's worth and that the brands aren't just sort of being undermined. We're staying with the canon, the theme, making sure all the little details are accounted for. So we do really appreciate the support, and we're going to continue to wake up every day and just work our asses off to make all of this super fun and awesome for you guys. So let us know if you have any suggestions too in the Discord. We've got tech support, suggestions. We're always looking for feedback. We really do take the feedback from the collector community seriously because at the end of the day, it's the group, the swarm that decides whether or not we live or die. So we're really in tune with that. And, we're really grassroots over here. So we're used to doing things sort of ground up instead of top down, and making sure we're really weighing in and hearing from everybody that feels like we could improve in this or that way, or even positive. We love to hear what we're doing well too. So thank you all for being a part of this.
Yeah, thank you for spreading the love. And speaking of spreading the love, we got one more to rip here, and we're going to switch it up. We're not going to do a duck race giveaway for this one. We're going to do a little trivia, get to know Rob and Kirsten. And I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Maybe there's, let's see.
What kind of trivia is this? Like backstory trivia? Favorite color?
Like backstory. We want something that really makes our audience have to think hard and guess. And so, like, for example, yesterday Pinup did a giveaway question where he literally built up the hype for the question for like 10 minutes, and then he finally threw it out there. We don't have to necessarily do that, but hold on, let me think. So, okay, I got an idea. Since you guys have been hanging out in Detroit, has there been any like restaurant or place that you guys have gotten food or something to eat that you've like met up together at? Anything like that?
Yes.
Okay, don't say it. Don't say it.
All right.
Is there more than one place?
I would say there's
a type
one
of place.
Restaurant. Yeah. I don't know.
There's been one restaurant that you guys have like hung out at so far since you've been in Detroit, Kirsten. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, don't say it. Don't say it. That's going to be the trivia question, guys, for this next giveaway. Is what is the name of the place? Is it in Detroit? We can give them a hint if we need to, but let's
it's
just see what we get
technically in Dearborn, just
Okay,
west of Detroit.
What's the place in Dearborn that KPL and Rodrigo got something to eat at? We're going to give you guys a chance to guess here in the comments. If you can't, we'll give you like a minute. If you guys don't see it, then we'll give them a hint here. So do you see anything in the comments so far that would be the right answer?
I'm going to just say it's a hard one. It's a really hard one.
Okay.
We could get some more hints.
Is it a chain or is it like
No.
It's a one? Okay.
You all are going to need some hints on this.
Okay,
one.
yeah. You take the lead here, Rob. Give them some hints here.
Let me see if I can find the street.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm struggling to recall the exact name. I know roughly the name.
As you give out the hints, we're just going to go ahead and rip it right now, too.
All right, I found it.
Okay, you've got this.
It's in
There's
Dearborn.
an Easter egg at the end of this sequence. It's really hard to notice, but it's in the smoke at the end.
An Easter egg.
Yeah, of the pack opener for the Ember pack.
So I noticed with the Ember packs, there's always like some kind of low mint in each of them, yeah?
That's just luck of the draw.
Yeah.
We have a fully pre-mint pack opening system that is perfect probabilities. So you're just getting lucky today, Adam. I don't know what to say.
Dude, we have some great rips on this show, I'll be honest. We do. Nice. So that's going to go to whoever can guess the name of this this restaurant you guys went to. I see we got Sheba.
So our hint will be, it's not only a restaurant. There's also another thing that this place is known for.
You guys can, and actually, Kirsten and Rob, if you guys want in the private chat, you can you guys can scheme a little bit if you want. Did you figure out the name of the street it was on?
We found the place. I found the place.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Actually, if you guys could put the name of it in the private chat too, I want to keep an eye on it. Oh, that's a cool name. That's a cool name. I like that. All right, yeah, we might have to. Oh, very cool. All right, I see what you mean. So, did you say the name of the street there, Rob?
Kirsten, do you have that pulled up?
Yeah. I almost said it out loud. That would have been a bit too much.
Doesn't look like anyone's got it yet, guys. I'm looking through the comments.
So here's a little bit of a hint. So Rob and I were just kind of hanging out, going around town, going to different places, and we walk into this place that sells hookahs and shisha and coals. And we bought some coals there. And we asked the kid at the register, for like 15, 16-year-old kid, what's a good place to go if we want the best hookah? And he gave us a recommendation, and he recommended the place that you guys are guessing for right now.
Oh man, someone's gonna type, like, I think I don't want to tell them the strategy here, but you could probably type a few things in on Google and get the answer to this now. That's a good lead right there. Oh man, they're getting close. Oh, cool. We got the exact address too.
So the thing is, Dearborn is like the hookah capital of the world. So there's probably hundreds and hundreds of options for everyone to choose from. So that wasn't as narrow of a hint.
It starts with a J. Oh, there we go. Is that, well, did he get it?
Yeah, Morton
Yeah,
Morton did it.
Congratulations, man. That is the answer, Lava Java. So, and hey, you know what? He's a huge fan of Dark Pinup. So who better than our boy, Matt Morton. Here you go, man. I am pulling your wax address right now.
Congrats, Matt D.
Yes.
How was it, by the way? How was Lava Java?
Recommended. It was really great. Yeah, we got double apple shisha with a orange head. So very nice.
They had some good food. I drank entirely too much coffee late, so I was up to like 3 a.m. frantically doing things caffeinated. But it was a lot of fun.
I'm looking at So yeah, the Ember, I didn't even realize. I'm looking at the market value, some of the Ember collection here on this pack. I didn't do that before, but it does look like this, yeah, again, more validation. Dark Pinup is performing very well.
There may or may not be an announcement this week that actually makes people happy about Dark Pinup in the market, but
or may not.
I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, well, it's not me making the announcement, so I'm at the behest of others. But
the best place to sleep. Or keep going. Sorry.
I was just saying, we're always looking to integrate our collections deeper with the community, and making sure we're on these different sites. Like we've got Dark Pinup on Crypto Slam finally, and we're always looking to work with awesome projects to potentially build more value. So I can't say any more than that.
All good.
But we'll see. Hopefully they come through.
Putting some links here in the chat, guys. I forgot I didn't do this earlier. Make sure you follow Kirsten on Twitter. We've got, again, the Facings Discord. That's where that's the best place to be for all the updates, right?
Yeah, so we're on Telegram and Discord. We're really looking to converge the community around Discord so that it'll enable us to market newer releases across a greater group easier. So all of our fans from the Dark Pinup and the Skulls releases, we can introduce to the world of Crypto Finny and the Writer release coming up, and it just gives us that awesome cross-pollination action. And it's a little bit better for community management too, since there's a lot of scamming and shady DMs on Telegram. You're sort of looking to escape that world and have a little bit more of a safer community space. So we'll continue to invest in that, and of course, folks who prefer Telegram will still be over there too.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm a Telegram nerd, and I have Discord, and I think my problem is somewhere along the way I just joined way too many Discord channels. So anytime I open the app, it's like, good God, I have no idea what's going on. Trying to minimize some of these notifications, but maybe you guys might be the push that I need to get my act together and get back on Discord.
I'm a serial muter of notifications. Like whenever I download a new app on my phone, I globally mute it.
Oh yeah.
Global mute Telegram, global mute Discord. Just otherwise it's gonna consume you, And then it's more of a self-serve, kind of like when you go check your email inbox, you're like, I'm ready to check my email. You're not just pulled out of it. Well, I mean, email notifications.
You got to check your phone on your terms. I have I don't get any text, any call. One thing I've made a mistake of is I need to turn off my Telegram notifications, but I feel you, man. You got to be in control of how you respond, not let your phone control you, right?
Totally. Yeah. It's hard these days.
So this is our marathon ducky race for everyone who was here at the beginning of the stream. Thank you for sticking with us here. Now, remember, in order to win this, you still have to be here with us when your ducky crosses the finish line. And we have people in the comments that will double check to make sure whether or not you're here. So you better be here if you win this race. Otherwise, then we'll have to figure out another creative way to kind of give it away. Sarab, I think I saw you in the comments. Yeah, Sarab is here. Cool. He's in the race. Don't forget to make a note of whoever wins this marathon. We started yesterday. We're going to start tracking the winners of these marathons and I don't know, just do something fun with it. So what else do I got for you guys?
Someone in the question, or Morton was asking the question about how the concerts work with Skulls. So Skulls was our last release. It came out July 8th, and we've been partnering with this virtual music label called Sounder. And actually one of the Wax community members, his name's Kieran George, he's on their team. And so Kieran came to us and introduced us to Pete and John, and they've been in the music industry for 2 or 3 decades now out of Britain. And I think they're based in London. But they have a really ambitious plan for Skulls. And so the idea is to build up these virtual avatars that are also their own band. And, they're recording all this music professionally and planning to come out with full releases down the road. and they're really focused on figuring out how to launch concerts in metaverses. So I can't answer your question, Morton, because I'm not on that side of the fence. We're more of the tech partner for them. But I do know that they're talking to various metaverses and, you know, talking to the core teams and figuring out the best way to build out those integrations to facilitate a full-blown concert in these various metaverses. And, you know, I know that's really vague, but I don't actually know the answer beyond that. So we're here to help them on all things NFTs and also support them on marketing. And of course, if there's some technical challenge we can help solve to drive the metaversal concerts, we definitely will help them with that too. But right now, I know they're still under wraps with it mostly while they sort it out.
Speaking of skulls, could we share some skulls art? Do you have that handy, Rob?
Yeah,
if you guys want to, yeah, if you
I
got a way to
totally do,
it.
and I have
Yeah.
skulls packs for you, Adam, if you'd like to give out some more stuff as well.
Okay.
I just didn't send you any earlier.
No, all good, all good. Send me, I guess send me whatever you want. If we're not able to give them all away here, I know we'll definitely save a few for like a future pop-up stream or something like that as well.
Totally.
Is it possible to increase the stakes for this final race? We've got 50 seconds left, 49.
Yeah. We'll throw
in an
a
extra skulls
pack in there too. So
Yeah.
you get two what Ember packs, right? 2 Dark Pinup Ember packs and a skulls pack for the winner of this marathon. The stakes have been risen.
Very nice. Yeah, let me just dig one out of my inventory here. I know I got a few around here somewhere.
It's the best part. And my favorite part is, you know, anyone who sees their name in here right now is somewhat on the edge of their seat. Like, if you're not on the edge of your seat, then you're lying. And here we go, folks. The home stretch. It's a tight one. It's a close one. Who is gonna break loose here in the final seconds? Uh-oh. I see someone coming up there. I think it's gonna be Demir for sure. Demir's got it.
Wow. That's
there it is.
Speedy duck.
Demir, and I know I've seen you in the comments here today. Make some noise to let us know if you're here, Demir. Congratulations, man, on the marathon winner. And Sarav, oh man, I know Selwraith is kicking himself right now. Demir, dude, you just won a combo pack, a pack of packs.
Very nice. Actual retail value, $50. Something like that.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah, I sent you those skulls packs. I think the ARV is a little bit over $50 on those 3 packs together.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the comments here. Morton, thank you for having my back. Someone was saying I have a very hard time keeping an eye on the comments and doing all this at the same time. So thank you everyone who's got my back there in the comments. You just sent over, I'm going to pull it up on the screen here in a second. Sorry. As I said that, I'm talking about how bad I am at multitasking during the show. What am I pulling up here now?
Oh, so the URL for skulls is skulls. I'll put it in the side chat here.
In the private chat, and I'll put it in the comments because I think
perfect.
Otherwise it won't go through. There we go. Nice. Yeah.
So this sale's still ongoing. And, you know, we'll continue to let it run for a while. We may transition it to a credit card sale in the future as well. You know, the way we design sets, we really do design them not to be burnt, especially because it's fully pre-mint. So we're not really in the market of like taking stock out of the sale and burning it. And it's up to the partner too. You know, if a partner tells us that's what they'd like to do, then we'll do it for them. But due to the fact that they're pre-minted, and really we view launches like Skulls, it's brand new IP. No one's ever heard of Skulls. Sounders bootstrapping their brand. It's really early. And you know, the goal is to have a fan base in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, for these bands. You know, like a new age Gorillaz where they're all cartoons, but there's real people singing the music and stuff. And so, you know, we're in it for the long game, and we do believe the Skulls set will do well on the medium to long term here, even though, you know, there wasn't a huge pull from the wax only sale. It still did pretty good. So we're happy with the results, and, you know, we'll continue to invest in this collection as well.
I just realized we still got
I'm still ahead.
We still got our marathon going here. And yeah, guys in the comments, you can make some noise if you want to tweet it at Taylor and tell Hollywood that we need him to stay up later in Australia to be the assistant on the show. That'd be awesome. But yeah, here we go. So guys, what are we throwing on the table here? I don't know. I've got
a Finny coin on it.
Okay, I got a Finny coin too.
I guess sure. I'll put a Finny coin on it.
Okay. And there you go, Kirsten. You get 2
PPL. Nice.
There you go. Nice.
This is the quickest money I've ever made. I like it.
Right. There you go. Literally 10 seconds to 2 Finny coins. I'd feel weird if I won that. I was like thinking if I should even put my name on it in the first place.
Yeah, the guests owe you 2 Finny coins. Well, yeah.
And NJ had a question about credit card sales. So really you know, we do want to get to credit cards because it allows us to expand the audience base easier. You know, like for instance, with skulls, those guys went and got skulls in printed newspapers. They had press releases. They had all of this great promotion and marketing, but it really didn't convert into sales of the set because probably almost everybody who actually saw that stuff didn't have wax tokens or didn't know how to get them. So they didn't know how to participate. They sort of became blocked. So it is really that pragmatic, enabling more folks to come into the space and us to expand the community. But on the flip side, we do understand, you know, us crypto folk, which is probably most of the people listening right now, we like to be able to use wax and Bitcoin and other tokens we like in order to buy things. So in the medium term, we'll offer flexible payment methods where folks can use whatever they want. You can use your wax if you got it. You can use your credit card if you got it. In the short term, while we're just rolling out credit cards, it's going to be one or the other. So that's really our strategy around it. And no option for both right out of the gate, but we'll get there soon.
So here we go, ripping open this skulls pack. This is a first for me. I honestly have I want to see what the art. Oh, there we go. That's cool, dude. You guys do a great job with the opening videos. Honestly,
they're all unique.
So I do got to give props to another one of our creators who was big on the skulls side. So his name is Eduardo Garay, and he actually did some of the early Cryptowriter animations on like the covers, like some of the first writer NFTs that were released. He was the animator, but he did the pack opener on this one. He did all of the motion NFT animations as well. Awesome collaborator. Baca ended up doing the effects on the patches. So if you look closely at the rare patches, you'll actually notice it looks stitched, and that's Baca's handiwork.
Or is there one here that stands out to you?
Yep, it's actually just a little bit up. It's more of a sticker cut, like die cut, like that tagging one.
Yeah.
This one here?
If you look at the texture on it, it actually looks like stitching.
Right. Oh, it does. Yeah.
That's Baca's handiwork.
What's the best pull out of this? Oh.
So my favorite like NFT in the Skulls Pack period is the motorcycle. I just think the movement on it is so cool.
Is this one? Is that this one right here? Okay.
Yeah, the motorcycle illustration. I would say out of all the variants, I probably like the just fully colorized one the best, but this one's cool too. The line art is awesome.
Different variants.
Pink ink. And, you know, another big thing, I guess a little hint for the future, we're really interested in bridging the digital and physical world with NFTs. So, you know, we're always looking for ways that we can provide more value. And like in Dark Pinup, there's one NFT that can actually be redeemed in the future for a physical object. And that I think will continue to be part of our strategy. I don't have any announcements related to that now, but just that we're always thinking about how can we make it a little bit more interesting and compelling. And, if you can win a cool, unique physical piece from pulling a rare out of a set, I always thought that would be really awesome. So we've got our mind in that space. And, I expect you'll see some physical facings, collections, merchandise essentially, or prizes by the end of the year. And that's all I'm going to say. I can't say anything else, but just that we're thinking about that.
Okay, wait, hold on. My boy Morton. Redeemables are dope. He's in. I guess educate me as much as you can here on the redeemables.
Yeah, so the idea is to create, NFTs that can be turned in or redeemed for some physically fulfilled objects that get mailed to you. So like, an additional thing to chase after in the packs, but perhaps a limited run, or in the case of Dark Pinup, this has been announced, the special memento can be redeemed for a signed, an autographed book by Lars, and it's Lars' book that he published a few years ago on Dark Pinup. But if you find one of the special mementos in the original full packs or collector box, you can turn that in for a signed book. Now we're still working on the actual flow to allow you to redeem, but that'll be out before too long. So if you got one of those, just hold on to it if you'd like to redeem it.
Love it. And I'm cracking up here seeing the winner, Aaron the Collector, who's a big supporter and fan of ours here. I swear there's out of like the last 10 streams, I think he's gone only maybe one stream without winning something. So congratulations again, Aaron. There you go, man. We'll shoot that over to you here. I think of some more fun questions for you guys before we get out of here. I always like to ask, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? So let's go ahead and get that out there. We'll go KPL first, and then Rodrigo. What's your favorite ice cream?
Well, honestly, I'm not big on favorites. I like a lot of different things, but I guess off the top of my head, something very, very chocolatey.
So does chocolate ice cream or like?
Yeah,
I know Rocky Road is like chocolate, right?
Chocolate fudge ripple. We'll go with that.
There we go. That's what we're talking about. Very specific. Is that Ben
Great
and Jerry's
choice.
or who does that one? Chocolate fudge ripple.
So honestly, I don't eat much ice cream, but generally I get something along those lines. I like local ice cream shops, so.
There we go. It's like local hookah.
Exactly. Got to support local business.
There you go. And local NFT projects.
Exactly.
What do you got over there, Rob? What's your favorite ice cream?
Oh man, I love the green tea ice cream you get at like sushi restaurants, or different Asian restaurants sometimes have it, but that stuff's really good. I'm a total tea head. I drink tea all the time. I got a little tea set that I make tea in the morning when I'm like sorting through what I'm going to do that day.
We got someone in our community that loves tea too. It's Brandon
Lovejoy. He's the one who got me into it, actually. Lovejoy writes some of the blogs at Facing, so he's recently come on to help us with some writing, and him and I go way back to early crypto days. We met on the BitShares forums in like 2014-ish, and he went on this whole like road trip with another BitShares forum member named Tim, and they came to Detroit, and I like jumped in the car and like went with them. And then he was always making tea the whole time, and he was pulling out this tea like, oh shoot. Anyways, pulling out this tea like constantly, like 3-4 times a day, and we were just always drinking tea and hanging out and having great conversations. So I eventually got a tea set, like one of the boards he has, and now it's like a centerpiece that I host people around when they come to my house.
I love it.
But it's
And so
all thanks to Lovejoy.
Thank you, Lovejoy. And actually, I just saw someone in the comments. So Burst of Energy, his favorite is butterscotch. I've never had butterscotch ice cream before. It's some kind of Canadian thing. I don't know how I haven't seen it yet. My favorite is mint chocolate chip, guys. I don't know if J and K got it there.
Is it okay if I change my answer?
Absolutely.
I was being so uncreative initially. Matcha. Someone mentioned matcha.
Well, that's kind of what Rob was
yes.
saying there. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I just like matcha a lot. So.
Have you had the matcha ice cream?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen it. I've actually never tried it. So I guess my takeaway from today, besides everything else we learned, is I got to go buy some matcha ice cream. Or
mochi ice cream. That's
the little Japanese things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my description. The little Japanese thing. But it's like or maybe it's Korean too, but it's like frozen little ice cream bites.
Yeah. So personally, I do like traditional mochi more than mochi ice cream. The original stuff has like a red bean or a fruit paste inside, but they have some with ice cream inside too, which is pretty good.
Got it. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. All right, and guys, I completely forgot. We got like all these funny things here that we normally work them into the stream, but we were just moving too fast. Like we got Michael Jordan laughing over here. We got this one, guys. If you haven't smashed the like or smashed the subscribe yet, do it now. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. I love that. Very nice. And then this one, this is who won the I'm trying to remember who won the marathon. Demir. This is live footage of Demir after he won that 3-pack marathon. We have fun over here. So Kirsten, that's right, get hype. Kirsten and Rob, we would love to have you guys back here on the show in the future. Whether it's individually, as we mentioned, we do a lot of live pop-ups. So I got to say to you guys too, if you're not subscribed to the Cryptowriter YouTube channel, do it. Hit that little notification button, because you kind of never. It's funny, you really never know when we're going to pop up, except for Mondays from 12 to 1 Eastern. And thanks to our beautiful community here, we got a lot of amazing guests lined up here coming forward. Let me go ahead and just give a quick update on who we got next week. Everyone's favorite, Jimmy D in the house, going to be talking uplift and all kinds of fun things there. After that, Super Nifty, Super NFT. Why? That's his anonymous name. I understand in the NFT space, being anonymous can really not be a good thing for you eventually. So, but it's a really cool project. And actually, I'm seeing a smile on your face here. I want to know from someone who's like deeply in the space like yourself. Apparently, there's been some people in the NFT space that have tried to remain anonymous, and it just really messed them up. This guy has an awesome collection, but he's choosing the anonymous thing. So I just want to hear your take on that from both of you guys as creators and people actively in the space.
Go for it, KPL.
So I have a more general take on it. Like my take is anonymity is something that like humans have been doing since really the dawn of publicity, when writers would have, pseudonyms that they would use. So I don't see it as inherently good or inherently bad. I think it could be leveraged by some people, and other people would probably be better off, using their own name. So that was just a generic answer for you.
I'm looking forward to his interview, but yeah, I know he's gonna basically kind of, as far as I know, we're gonna interview him as a floating head, which is his project. So, Rodrigo, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I always have felt there's a value there, and it's up to each person to decide what they're comfortable with. There's value on being public. It can definitely give your what you say, your claims, your words a little more weight, to know that there's a public identity behind that could suffer reputationally if you were, spreading misinformation. So that's a benefit of being transparent and open. But on the flip side, people live in different parts of the world. Some are more friendly than others with specific topics. Privacy and anonymity is crucial for any form of activism in the most part. it dates back hundreds of years. There's things that wouldn't have happened if there was no ability to keep privacy. And so, yeah, I'm a supporter of people's privacy rights in general. And I think that, even in like, I think about this the most from the perspective of being a block producer. So we've never seen an EOS.IO network be attacked at the block producer level, where each of the block producers are being targeted specifically by like nation state actors. It's theoretically possible, right, that we could have a crackdown where all of these different operators get targeted. So in that kind of, dystopian future that hopefully won't happen, but could, it would be really advantageous if some of the block producers were anonymous or pseudonymous, or had, their operations not super publicly known, so that they could actually continue the network marching forward. I think if you got enough of a candidate pool, it doesn't matter though. Like if you've got 100 standby BPs, it's going to be really hard to coordinate to take them all out across every jurisdiction they'd be in. But I guess that's where I think about that sort of problem, and where anonymity would be beneficial. Of course, with crypto projects, especially ones with money at stake, you tend to benefit a lot from being transparent, because people have been hurt in the past. So they're worried, they use that as sort of one of the heuristics. Like, can I see this person? Do I know their name?
Right.
All of that. But in general, I see the value on both sides of the
right.
coin.
Definitely. Because again, it's like in some regards, we all might not be here if it wasn't for the initial anonymity of Satoshi Nakamoto. So, you can argue it either way. But that's, guys, totally. That's the guy there. So super NFT, super nifty. Taylor, our boy Taylor, aka Hollywood, sourced that connection, and so he'll be coming on the show August 2nd with his floating head. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it sounds pretty cool to me. So that's what we have lined up, and I think there's someone else in there, and I forgot who it is, but we're having a lot of fun here on the shift. So every Monday from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern, guys, you already know what the deal is. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay plugged into our Telegram, which is in the description as well. Let's go ahead and wind this bad boy down. Let's see. I've been doing KPL and Rob in that order the whole time, so we'll go Rob and KPL now. Let's just get your your parting words of wisdom here for our community and yours.
Well, thank you, Adam, for this wonderful chat today. It's been really fun. Looking forward to coming on again. And as far as words of wisdom, don't buy too many NFTs on your credit card, because that might not be a good thing for you in the future. And by that, I mean on credit, right? Let's see. Yeah, just be financially responsible out there. Don't always chase the FOMO. If you miss something, it's okay. There's a lot of opportunities. And yeah, we're just getting started. We're really excited to really bring everything we have to bear on the Facings platform and our partner collections. So we're going to continue to wake up every day and just work hard towards that goal. Really excited to get the self-service out for everybody. That's looking to be open beta in the winter at this rate. So we'll probably do a closed beta as well before then. So if you're a content publisher and you're interested in that, please do get in touch with either myself or Kirsten. You can hit us in the Discord, Telegram if you have our handles. So we're happy to throw people on the beta list that are interested in self-publishing as well. Yeah, and in general, just be responsible, have fun. Make sure you get some fresh air now and again. I know it's easy to stay on the computer all day. I sure as hell do it, but stay healthy, drink water.
Nice. I like it. I like it. Definitely something to not forget. I'm going to have some water right now just because you said that. KPL, closing wisdom.
Yeah, so definitely second everything that Rob said. I would say my words of wisdom are if you're open to it, join us as a project manager because we're hiring a junior project manager right now. So
Ooh, there we
if
go.
you have that skill set and you're in the market, please reach out to careers@facings.io. We'd love to check out your resume.
Boom. There we go. I'm sure we got some interest out there. Guys, if you want to be a part of an exciting project with a team that clearly, in my opinion, knows how to win, look no further. Careers@facings.io, right? That's the email. Hit them up, guys. Hit them up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for investing not only your time, but your focus here today with us as we went into the mind of KPL and Rodrigo of facings.io and much more. I mean, they're just such robust individuals as far as how they're serving the world and making an impact. So again, go connect with them. All the links are in the comments and the description. Dive in there. Smash the like, smash the subscribe one more time. My name is Adam Carswell. Thank you so much for tuning into another amazing episode of The Shift. And remember, in all you think, say, and do, take it to the next level.